that value chain has to be multimodal. The only way you'll kind of get over the hump of inertia or fear and inspire and get the courage to move forward, it can't just be a story of, oh, this would save 10% on cost. That's nice, but that's sometimes not enough to get folks inspired or encouraged. It has to be about quality of care, alignment. It has to be about experience, what the members and patients are seeing and feeling. And then that all leads to that cycle we described earlier of continual membership growth and competitive differentiation.
Who are you telling the story to?
Quite honestly, Steve, it's virtually the entire organization. And that, to a certain extent, I'll boil that down. Because we're moving to kind of like a product-driven organization, really the story needs to start with the front line. You need to inspire the sales team to think about how they're going to position this with the external market. If you can't get there, if you can't inspire them, there's no way they're going to be able to inspire and sell this externally. So we typically work a little bit backwards. We start there, and then there are probably maybe oversimplifying this, 8 different internal groups of operators and logistics that have to be figured out, and then becomes a investment conversation, right? Where does this stack up relative to 2 or 3 different things that might be on the table for us to do, and then next 2 to 3, 4 months.
What I'm intrigued by what you just said is you actually go to the end of the cycle, which is the salespeople or the market presidents or wherever it is. You don't go to your contiguous department. It's not going to care management and quality.
That's right.
In some sense, you're trying to say, look, if we could do this, will everyone like it? And then
it's really is there a there?
Right.
And is there a there enough that the market will find compelling? And quite honestly, Steve, we'll often then go external before we do a lot of work with our sales team to say, bring in a couple producers, have a couple sessions with members or consumers to say, if you had this experience and this was available, what is that worth to you, and how would that fundamentally change the way that you think about health insurance?
Right, you're using the business driver. You're not actually making this is not a. It's very smart. You're making this a question of the business objective, which is to grow the business and deliver member experience. Not let me talk about the way we make sausage. And
exactly. Well, if we can figure out that there's a there, then we've got enough smart people to figure out how to grind the sausage.